A team of scientists are on a 3-day expedition to Maria Island, Ruapuke, in the noisiest group, an hour's boat ride from Auckland. Our goal? To count the population of white-faced storm petrels that breed there. Maria is a small island. It's about half the size of a rugby field. Washed by waves, coated in oysters, a scattering of shrubs and trees, rich and green with life. But don't be fooled, it features big time in New Zealand's conservation story. In 1960, Waiheke's Junior Forest and Bird Protection Society wrote to the government about Maria.
Dear Sir, we find that rats from the mainland have been destroying literally thousands of seabirds. We have counted some 950 petrel carcasses, all killed by rats. Would it be possible for your department to supply us with free rat poison?
£5 was duly donated, and the poison spread, and a group of Waiheke school kids and their teacher had an impact still celebrated today. One of the first island rat eradications in the world. And Aotearoa were now global leaders in removing pests from islands, and it's been a huge benefit to our native wildlife, particularly seabirds. Maria was the starting point. After lugging our gear ashore, first things first, some 5-star shelter. Seabird work is night work, and it's essential we get set up to go once the sun goes down. We put up mist nets to catch the birds as they return to their burrows that occupy every inch of the long grass surrounding our camp. A timber boardwalk below our feet protects the fragile ground of the nests of the birds beneath. 8:30 and our first customer of the evening. A gentle hold, attach a tiny numbered leg band for individual ID, a quick release, and voila, our first storm petrel of the evening. White-faced storm petrels are a stunning tiny seabird, about 40 grams, but perfectly at home amongst the giant swells of the open ocean. They didn't evolve in the presence of mammal predators, and they need predator-free places like Maria to breed and to thrive. As full darkness takes hold, Maria comes alive. Thousands upon thousands of storm petrels descend. It's a scene out of primordial mainland New Zealand, but unfortunately now only repeated on offshore islands like Maria, free from introduced predators such as rats, cats, stoats, and dogs. Within minutes, the ground is peppered with white storm petrel poo, or guano as our scientists call it. Free, fresh fertiliser from the ocean, brought from thousands of kilometres away every night. Science has shown us the power of seabird poo. It fires up otherwise nutrient-poor islands like Maria, fertilising plants, feeding insects, boosting the food chain and biodiversity. And it's amazingly a big circular economy. The nutrients run off into the ocean and fertilise the seaweed forests that support reef life. We are using a technique called mark recapture to figure out how many storm petrels live on Maria. The more birds you band, the more you can use the ratio between the number of banded and unbanded birds to figure out the total. And the news is really good. Thousands of storm petrels are calling Maria home, thanks to a group of Waiheke school kids and their teacher who decided to do something about invading rats 50 years ago. The night's work continues. We catch and band and catch and take turns as shoulders and back start to ache. Maria is a vital part of our New Zealand conservation success story. And as a result, Kiwis have become experts in protecting islands that act as lifeboats for our threatened plants and animals. But shamefully, our protection of the ocean is lagging far behind, and we continue to watch as our precious Hauraki Gulf, Te Moana Nui o Toi, Te Kapa Moana, declines in abundance and diversity while we all drag our heels. At the Noisies, an ambitious conservation project is calling for a new approach to conservation in New Zealand, protecting large areas of marine habitat while recognising the amazing interconnectedness between the land and sea. It makes absolutely no sense protecting Gulf Islands without, in part, protecting the marine habitats that they interact with for the benefit of all of us and all life.